Good morning, everyone. It is December 20th, 2020, and I am at the West Contrabando campsite here, campground here in Big Bend Ranch State Park, Texas, which is just adjacent to Big Bend National Park. It's its little brother, but this one allows mountain biking, so this one's automatically better. This campsite is a three campsites here, which is great. It's super busy, super crowded here. I heard a coyote last night, and it's a beautiful day this morning. It's cold. It's lower 30s right now. It's warmed up, but I think it's going to warm up nicely today. I think it's supposed to be in the mid 50s, and beautiful. Today I'm going to do the West Contrabando trail system. I think it's like 25 or 30 miles of trail with some mountain bike. I'm not really sure what the mileage is going to be. We'll see. We'll also see like a third of it's rated difficult, and we'll see just exactly how difficult that is. But yeah, I'm going to make some coffee and make some breakfast and start my day. Beautiful desert out here today. Here's what's left of another cinnabar mine. I'm really enjoying these trails in this part of the park. Good stuff. I've ridden up Buenos Suerte Road, which in Spanish means good luck. Good luck road. And there's a mine here. Doesn't say do not enter. So we're gonna go check it out. There's an old mine here. Wow. Look at this place. It has hitching posts. This had to be like an old, who knows what it was, but outhouses, hitching posts, bunkhouse. Hitching post, I love it. Oh my God. Wow, it's in really good shape. Really good shape. Some sort of kitchen. This is a meeting room or a dining hall of some sort. Fireplace, it's in really good shape. Beans, carrots. Listening to the wind makes me nervous. Actually, just being in here makes me nervous. Listen to this building creak and groan. Looks like bunkhouses over there. Outhouse. Pretty good sized mine. Wow. The metal roofs tell me that it was in use till, I guess, somewhat recently. This is the remains of the Buenos Suerte ghost town. It had a school and a post office. The town primarily served as housing for the neighboring Whitroy cinnabar mine. Mercury is extracted from cinnabar, which was mined here from the late 1800s through the end of World War II. Super cool piece of history. Once again, Texas, good job for not tagging it all up, or whatever you idiots like to tag with. This tree's been here a minute. Love the hitch and post. Love it. Piece of the Old West here on the Mexican border. According to Big Bend Ranch State Park, as the name Contrabando Trail implies, smugglers have long traversed this region to move illegal contraband out of the neighboring Mexico. The remote location and rugged terrain hid smugglers, or contrabandistas, and made law enforcement difficult. During Prohibition, contrabandistas brought huge amounts of liquor out of Mexico to the U.S. border. These smugglers risked crossing the Rio Grande to deliver the contraband to American bootleggers who sold it illegally. Huge amounts of illegally exported Candelilla wax slipped across the border at nearby Lajitas beginning in the 1930s. Wax smugglers escaped heavy Mexican export taxes and profited from higher prices in the U.S. while consistently risking apprehension. Some early ranchers brought over cattle illegally from Mexico to avoid custom fees. Cattleman Jim Gillette smuggled a herd along portions of the Contrabando Trail system in 1912. In the process, Gillette cut rancher Roselle Pullum's fence. Pullum reported to the smuggling to the authorities and was later gunned down by Gillette in the Alpine post office. Today's ride here in the Contrabando West area of the state park was a success. The riding here is, well, you can kind of tell what the terrain is like. It's very diverse, not super hard riding, but entertaining, and the little artifacts along the way, the mines and the old farm homes, and just the history here. There's tons of history here in the middle of nowhere. It's great, but yeah, it was a good ride. I didn't think that I would stick around here longer. I thought I could knock it all out in a day, but I think I could squeeze another, probably squeeze another 20 out of it. And so I think we're going to do that tomorrow. I mean, the weather right now is fabulous. I still have this whole place to myself. And, you know, I just made some dinner, and I'm going to start a little campfire here and enjoy another night here. And I think I'm going to ride here again tomorrow. It's good. And once again, I think the weather's going to hold, and it is going to be great. So that's probably going to be it for today. And we'll see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, the 21st of December, 2020. I believe it's the winter solstice today. I'm not 100% sure of that because I've had no cell connection this will be day 3. No connection to the outside world. But I do think it was the winter solstice. Last night was very long, and today is probably going to be the shortest day of the year, if I'm correct. I'm going to squeeze another ride out of this area today, here on the border, and then I'm going to get out of here tomorrow. And beautiful day, very few clouds, no wind. Looks beautiful in Mexico today. By the way, there's no fence. So yeah, there's no fence. And even if there was a fence, it's such a vast land, just this section that you can see. It's so vast that to try to patrol it, and yeah, there's no fence. I'm just gonna leave it at that. A little bit chillier this morning. I'm in short sleeves, but I feel like I could put on some sleeves. It'd be all right. But I guess this is the first day of winter. Shortest day of the year. Gonna take up most of the day with a ride, which is what you should do. This trail is called Camino Viejo. And it is heading towards, I guess there's a park headquarters near Lajitas, and that's where this is heading. Single track. Looks like it's probably an old roadbed at some point. This stuff is called Candelilla, and it has a waxy property to it. It's actually used, it's harvested for its wax, and was part of the reason this is called Contrabando Trail is this was considered contraband at one point, going back and forth across the border to avoid taxes or tariffs or whatever. But and I'll find out more about that. But it's a rubbery plant, and it's burly, just like everything else out here. And it smells like a combination of eggs and sausage and chain lube. This is called the Rock Quarry Trail. So I pronounced it wrong. It's not Candelilla, it's Condalia. Condalia. The name Condalia, meaning little candle in Spanish, comes from its slender wax-covered stems. The waxy coating seals in moisture that is vital to desert survival. Tiny pinkish flowers appear following summer rain. Condalia wax processing peaked during World War I when the U.S. Army used it to waterproof canvas and ammunition. The nearby Fresno Wax Company employed about 50 workers until it closed in the mid-1920s after demand and profits fell. After the Fresno Wax Company closed, displaced yet resourceful workers known as Candeleros adapted factory techniques for use in temporary wax camps like the one that operated here. The work was hard, but Candeleros earned money and were no longer at the mercy of factory boss. Burros hauled heavy bundles of candelia stems to the camp's processing vats or payas, now lying in ruin on the far bank. Here, the candelileros boiled the plants in water and sulfuric acid to release the wax, which they sold to refiners for about 12 cents a pound. This trail is called the Choya Trail. And I hate choya. I've had choya stuck in me for 6 months before. And I'm not looking to restart that clock. I don't see any choya though. This is called the Crystal Trail. Not sure if there's crystals on it or it's named after somebody named Crystal or what. So now I know why it's called the Crystal Trail. Look at that. Wow. That is amazing. I don't know that I've ever seen anything like this, honestly. Millions of crystals. Beautiful. So I'm heading back now. I'm about 18 miles deep. Got another 5 or so to go. This is the West Dome Trail. And it's just getting cloudier and cloudier. I've been out here for 3 days now without service, any cell service, so I have no idea what the weather is supposed to do. I'm not that concerned about it because it doesn't look like it rains a whole lot out here, but my luck, this will be the monsoon of the season, but I don't think so. But it's sure keeping things cooled off. It's about the perfect mountain bike temperature. Look at that climb. Goes up to the saddle. Better buckle up. My last day here in Big Bend Ranch. Kind of melancholy about it. Texas, my home state. It's nice here. I don't get melancholy often when I leave places. But this one has treated me good. Big Bend Ranch has treated me well, and it's a good place. What a great ride today. Another one in a row. I can get used to this. And now it's time to sit down, have a nice cold Coca-Cola. Looking forward to it. Thanks for watching part 3 of my Big Bend series. Tomorrow I'll be heading to Big Bend National Park. Stay tuned for part 4 of the series and my adventures there. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, and thanks again for watching.